everyone. Ignore my face. I'm going through second puberty, but hello everyone, and welcome to a rather confusing situation as we find ourselves here with not the Lenara, which it was a Yorktown class, but with a Shepherd class, and that's because we are entering into a story arc that is basically just a bunch of holodeck simulations, but they're fun. Age of Discovery. Let's get into it.
Jolon True, I've contacted you to discuss a new historical tactical simulation. Alliance researchers want to delve deeper into the tactics of Ju'ula, and they'd like you to participate in the process. The simulation will put you in the midst of an event heavily influenced by the actions of Ju'ula. It takes place during a battle of considerable significance to both the Federation and the Klingons. I'm interested in seeing how a Republic officer of note approaches the challenges of this event.
So that's a lot of, that's sort of a lack of exposition there. So the situation that isn't explained, which we'll kind of explore throughout this arc, is that a Klingon from the Discovery-era Klingon War from the 23rd century managed through whatever sort of anomaly or something to travel to our time, and now her and her small fleet of vessels that she quickly retrofitted with modern technology are causing trouble as their own independent Klingon faction, which is still, like, very much against the Federation and probably still in the mindset of Klingon purity from Takuvma. Klingon mach, tach, jach. That sort of thing. Yeah, so they're troping around, and we don't know much about her, but we have historical simulations from records of Ju'ula's time in the 23rd century, and we're basically training our soldiers in the Alliance to possibly fight her because she's sort of a loose cannon and we can't predict her. Let's get into it.
Now entering the Prior's system. We picked up extra supplies on the last starbase for delivery here. The Shanano and Cicada are expecting us. We should probably deliver supplies to the Shanano first, since she's closer.
Helm, input the coordinates and rendezvous with our allies. Tevex is really diving into the simulation, proper role-playing.
This is the USS Cicada. Switch to frequency 228.7 to adjust for ion storm interference.
Roger that.
This is the Shinano. Advise keeping shields up. Cloaked Klingon vessels are still testing our defenses.
Well, keeping shields up until we have to beam, because of course we can't beam through shields. Within reason, of course. I said of course one too many times
Let's do
there.
this quickly. Don't want our shields down for long.
Indeed. Can I take a screenshot? Nah.
Thanks. Our supplies were low after retaking Prior's world. One more assault and we would have been at critical levels in several key resources. I expect the Cicada is waiting for supplies too. I hope you have what they need.
Let me just check my pad here. According to the simulation, the ship is supposed to have a bunch of hardware for them. We're heading to them now. I can't believe Command is making me roleplay in this simulation. It's ridiculous. So this is, I don't actually know the classes of the ships. Nimitz. Oh, that's interesting. Engel class. Cicada is an Engel class. Ops, transport.
Lowering shields now. We are ready to receive supplies.
As you should be.
Engineering has confirmed that all expected hardware has been delivered. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We shall begin repairs at once. Our computer systems have received significant damage from Klingon assaults. I believe the Baran is waiting for you to report in, so I will keep you no longer.
By all means. Helm, give us a leisurely turn to port. Take us to the Baran. Which is a Cardenas class.
This is Commander Ellen Landry of the USS Baran. Welcome to Pryor's World.
Thank you, Commander. It says on my notes here that Command wants me to say, where is Captain Lorca?
The captain has requested that you transport over to the Baran to speak in person. Truth be told, we're not certain our hailing frequencies are completely secure. It's a long story. Let's just say the Klingons had a few tricks up their sleeve during battle.
Understood, I'll pop over. By transporter, I think. Now you'll probably notice that the away team looks a bit different. That's because for some stupid reason, I cannot equip non-Starfleet officers. I can't equip my Romulan officers, other than myself, with the Discovery era uniforms. So I had to buy more, like, bridge crew slots, specifically so I could get another fracking Starfleet officer. Who do I want with me?
Nice to finally meet you face to face. I'm Captain Gabriel Lorca. Welcome to the Baran. This is my first officer, Commander Ellen Landry.
Sorry to hear about Captain Schaefer. He was one of our best.
Agreed. A damn fine captain. Though from what we've heard about what happened at Corvan, his ship's in good hands. Ah, and my somewhat tardy Chief of Security, Amna Patel.
Apologies, Captain. Welcome aboard. We appreciate the assistance.
Engineering's this way, if you'll follow me.
What took you so long?
You try booking a reception hall during prime wedding season. I'm lucky to be alive.
My warrior. Braver than 100 Klingons.
Kapla!
We better catch up.
It's a bit
Before the
clunky.
captain throws us in the brig with the Klingons.
The dialogue's a bit clunky, but I like it. Representation at the very least.
We've been mopping up here after our scrap with the Klingons.
Indeed. Again, cavernous corridors. Okay, I'm trying to walk here. If you guys are going to keep turning around, I might as well run.
The Klingons did not surrender Pryor's World lightly.
I'm sure they didn't.
Cleaning up the planet-based missile launchers was
Satisfying.
Is that
The Baran is currently holding some Klingon prisoners of war.
a reference? Because that is an odd intonation. Intonation? Fuck, I don't know words.
Prisoners we planned to deliver to a secure location before we ran into a snag.
Ah, is that why we're here?
Lieutenant Kerwin, I have someone I'd like you to meet.
I literally don't have any engineers with me. I didn't bring any. Should have informed me why I was coming here. Lieutenant, Captain Kel Inra, USS Pangolin.
Welcome aboard. Thanks for lending us a hand. Mind taking a look at something here? I'm analyzing some issues with the Baran's critical systems, and a fresh perspective might shed some light.
I should have brought an engineer. Oh, I suppose they couldn't tell me that they were having engine problems because they said their comms were likely compromised. Okay.
Somehow the Klingons infected our computer systems with a particularly nasty virus during the battle. Another House Mokai trick by the looks of it. It's in several key systems, sensors, shields, weapons. Right now, we can't rely on any of those remaining at operational status. If they come back for a rematch, we could wind up blind and defenseless.
I'm sure, and as a tactical officer, I have no other choice but to check the weapons.
The virus has really dug into our tactical systems. We lose targeting, can't even power up the emitters or launchers. At that point, the only weapon in our arsenal is harsh language, and that won't go very far in a fight with the Klingons. Their entire language is harsh.
Yeah. See what we're dealing with. There's a lot of circles. But I'm being directed here. Right, nice and leisurely. Just helping out a ship in a little lull between battles. I'm drilling into it, apparently. Oh yeah, the references to Captain Schaefer, that's because this little arc that's accessible to all characters and factions was adapted from an origin arc for a Discovery era person who, similarly to the TOS era person, does a little bit of their own stuff in their own time, but that gets transported to the 25th century and into the current situation and the rest of the sort of expansion things. But they readapted that to become this because they wanted Ja'ula to become a part of the 25th century and be a whole thing, and they needed people to understand context.
If the virus tries to lock out a weapon, they should still work.
You're welcome. Reinforce manual overrides. Sounds like a good idea. I feel like, despite me being a tactical officer, an engineer would be the best one for this job.
Nice work. Tactical will need to make adjustments, but that should block the virus nicely.
Cool. I'm sure nothing dramatic's gonna happen in a second. I think that's the warp core. I don't like it. Not too fond of the uniforms either, but I don't hate them. Yeah, no, I don't hate them. I just don't love them. Fight the virus.
We just lost port deflectors!
Ooh, sorry about that. I pressed the wrong
Bridge to
button.
Captain. Klingon vessels decloaking.
Ooh, sorry about that.
Lorca to bridge. I'm on my way.
I'll just carry on here.
Sensors show multiple Klingon transporter signals in your vicinity.
Oh my.
All hands, repel boarders.
Oh, give me a second here. Weapons! Fire! Oh, and I can't use my favorite little disruptor. Because I want to be simulation accurate. So I'm using this plus an assault weapon that we're getting in a second. But this is going well. Don't mind my macroviruses. You've obviously never encountered them yet. Oh, we're leaving engineering.
Lorca to bridge. Lorca to bridge. We need those shields back. Do what you can to keep our port side away from the Klingons. Kerwin, I want you to head up there and give them a hand with the shields.
Are we staying in engineering? Even the written dialogue's a bit clunky. I'm a captain. I should have a plan. Although, in the origin, I'm the captain who's been promoted from a cadet. So I should be asking what is the plan.
No, I think it's time we went on the offensive. Landry, Patel, lead the way.
I mean, it's repelling borders. It's not offensive.
Chief,
it's defensive.
get us to the armory.
You know. Oh, Doctor leading the charge. Are you two having fun, Zaketh and Tanar? Obviously, safety protocols are on, so there's no danger. We're just playing out. Trying to observe tactics, actually. We've already learned that they like... What is it, malware? Cyber warfare? Where they infect our systems with viruses? That's a good one. They don't like to fight fair. They like to play... They like to... Fuck, I can't speak.
Captain to sickbay. We have wounded on deck 17.
They like to give themselves an advantage.
We're on our way, Captain.
Get them vulnerable before they actually spring their actual attack. So we'll have to keep that in mind. Hello, Andorian. Ensign.
Take one of these phaser rifles. We just finished modifications on them from data we gathered during the Prior's World fighting. The Klingons are in for a little surprise.
I certainly hope so. Right, I'll take one. Oh god,
Bridge to
do
Captain.
I have any...
The Klingons hit the brig and released their buddies. Looks like they're heading toward the shuttle bay.
Do I have...
They're gonna make a break for it, sir.
Okay, I'm not gonna use it. Because I don't have any upgrades lying around. I'd have to go into my bank and fetch them. Because, I mean, all my equipment is level 15. I'll switch with one of these two who aren't using things. So it's a rescue operation. What? The Klingons hit the brig and released their buddies. Looks like they're heading towards the shuttle bay. Oh, it's a rescue operation for their captured people.
Lorca to bridge. Acknowledged. We're en route. Tepev, Landry, Patel, take the lead. Everyone else, you're with me. Let's
Roger.
move.
On your 6, Captain. Very organic thing to say. With my accent. Oh, no, I'm not on your 6. You're on my 6. Fantastic. Right, looks like we've got hostiles on the other side of the door. Weapons ready. Fire! Okay, this feels notably less pleasant to use than... Tanar, you mind helping me? I have to not mash my left mouse button or it creates that irritating sound. Right, get to the shuttle bay. We're intercepting the rescue squad. And I can't request reinforcements? Oh god. Not being flanked, are we? No. Fire! Extremely dramatic.
Ellen! Ellen! Can you hear me? Ellen!
Cover me.
Covering!
Patel, give me a hand with this.
There's no time. Captain, you need to go.
That's not how we operate, Commander. We don't leave people behind. It's clear. Help her.
Thought I lost you there.
Fortunately, the captain had other ideas.
Nice shot back there.
You
Glad
just
had
point
our
blank.
backs.
We need to move. Can you stand?
More or less.
No, I'll manage. It's not as bad as it looks.
This is a very odd Captain Lorca from what we know from the series. I wonder why. Fire! Oh no, I need to not mash the button. Just hold it down. Ignore the slow fire rate. I think I might prefer the pistol, to be honest.
Bridge to Captain. Shuttle bay access is locked, and the hangar doors are starting to open.
We're on our way!
Damned Klingon virus again.
Bridge, this is the captain. Prepare the tractor beam, in case we fail.
Ooh.
Damn, it's even in the door systems.
Hi.
I'll handle this.
Oh, well done!
Bam! Got it!
Oh, we got the prisoners there. Are they armed? They're armed! Right, despite in this era stun being blue color, we're apparently going to be stunning the
Guards of
prisoners.
track. We're preparing to depart the Baran. Prepare for our arrival.
That's a familiar set of
Not
eyes.
today. Not on my ship.
Change your plans. Kill their captain. Then we leave.
Ah. Klingon
You'll have
pride.
to get through me first.
God, he's got a lot of health. I'm gonna go after him and hit him in the face. Maybe break those eyes. Oh. Surrender! We're done here!
Lorca to bridge. The prisoners are secure. Give me a status report.
Sir, the Klingon vessels just went under cloak.
They'll be back. Count on it.
Talk to Captain Lorca. What can we see out here? Is it just space, or did they put some models of ships out there?
We
Nope,
need to
just...
get the Klingon prisoners secured. Unfortunately, our holding facilities here are compromised.
That doesn't make
Under
sense.
the circumstances, I think we'll need to transfer the prisoners to your ship.
I mean, it sort of makes sense, because my ship's not actually stationed here, so they want to get the prisoners out of a place where they can be retrieved, transport them to be interrogated to command, so it sort of makes sense. Pangolin is ready to assist you, Captain.
I think you'll agree we can't risk dropping our shields to use the transporters. You'll have to take a shuttle. It's a little old-fashioned, but if the Klingons are here to rescue their people, they won't risk firing on you. Your ship, on the other hand, will be a target. Be ready for anything.
You do have to lower a section of shields, specifically the aft ones, to get a shuttle out of the ship? And if you're lowering aft shields anyway, you can get a transporter beam through there too. But the plot has to happen.
All right, these Klingons wanted a ride in a shuttle. Load them up.
I don't think we're taking them to the destination they had in mind. My god, all Klingons look the same to me. Except a car. You can't mistake those eyes. Whoop!
My team will handle the prison transfer to your vessel. I'll have our security chief contact yours to sort out the details.
Very well. Makes sense. All...
Excellent. Are you ready to finish boarding procedures and head out?
Yeah, this is all going how you'd expect. No, it isn't. Let's get out of here. What I don't understand is where the shuttle bay is on a Shepard class. Like...
Good, you made it. Afraid I have some bad news. We're picking up some photon decay heading our way. My people believe it's coming from cloaked Klingon vessels, and I'm inclined to agree. Get ready for a fight.
Roger that, but as I was saying, where the hell is the shot? Is it this little section at the back? Understood, Captain. All hands, battle stations. She's up, Riddlet.
Decloak and renew the attack.
Fire! Look at this. Very different from what we're used to. It's an acquired taste, I'm sure, this style of pulse
We are
weapons.
under heavy fire and need assistance.
But I certainly like it. Just overwhelming the enemy with a
Move
spray.
to support the Shinano.
Acknowledge, Baran.
Oh, we're chopping through them.
You fight well. The wreck of your vessel will make a fine memorial.
We've got another wave.
The Klingons are trying to split us up!
Oh, bollocks. None of the brands right here.
Wolves trying to break up a herd of buffalo.
Christ, this one has somewhat
All
firmer
ships
shields.
circle the wagons. Watch out for each other, and we'll get through this.
Auxiliary powder port shields. After torpedoes. Fire. I have no idea if any of those were good screenshots. Well, I have a feeling that some of those were.
Good stuff. The harder you fight, the greater my glory.
Third wave. Fire. Woo! Where is it? Where is it? Temporal disorder. That's not it. That's it. Random cavalry, bunch of shepherd classes throwing up. The reason we're struggling is because I haven't exactly gotten to leveled up the ship very much. Had time to. Ooh, that's a battleship. An equivalent to our shepherd. Hard to starboard, get our full weapons to bear. And on that Sech-class battlecruiser. Tell me that was the last of them. Forgot about that. We're being hailed by the Baran. Which is... Oh, way over there.
Nice work, Captain. Looks like the Klingons aren't finished with us at Pryor's World. Glad you were in the neighborhood. Things could have gone pear-shaped if you weren't.
I'll pass that on to Starfleet Command.
I'm sure that'll look good in your after-action report. Might put a little dent in my sterling reputation, but I'll manage.
Oh, she's taking
That
battle
said,
damage.
we're not out of the woods just yet. I'll let my first officer fill you in on the details.
Isn't she on my ship?
This is Landry.
No.
As you've seen, the Baran is needed here at Pryor's World. And her brig is no longer secure.
What do you mean?
I'm afraid your ship is going to have to facilitate this prison transfer.
Understood. What's the destination? A prison, I assume, but which one?
The destination is classified, I'm afraid.
How are we supposed to get there?
I have the coordinates in a secure device, which, with your permission, I'll bring aboard with my team.
Well, we are at war, but this is somewhat irregular nonetheless, Commander.
I don't disagree, Captain, but we're at war.
I said that.
Things have a tendency to get irregular in situations like this. Some of our prisoners are high-ranking members of the House Mokai. The secrets they know are important to the Klingons, even more so to Starfleet. We need to get them into a high-security facility as soon as we can.
Roger that.
I'd like to send Commander Landry and a team with you to assist on this. Call it a joint effort. But it's still your ship and your command. Agreed?
In the origin, obviously, the rank of the captain of the ship that we are would be like lieutenant, I think. So this would be a concern, but obviously I'm a captain, so dialogue's a bit out of place. We'll make it happen, Captain.
Oh, and one last thing. Landry's on loan. She's a damn fine officer and one of a kind. I do expect her back intact as soon as you're done, Captain. The shuttle, on the other hand, you can keep. We got plenty of those.
Of course. We'll see you soon. Pangolin out. Helm, set course for the Mandel system. Maximum warp. Engage! Sorry, not that.
My team is on board, Captain. With your permission, I'll take the helm for this trip. I know the way, after all. We've arrived at the coordinates, Captain. We're being hailed.
Those satellites are targeting us. They're hostile, but they have Federation signatures? What the fuck?
Your presence in this system is unexpected. Transmit secure clearance codes now.
That explains it. Warden Voskar, we're here to...
Awaiting transfer of codes. I should remind you that all of our defense systems are active, Captain. Voskar out.
I did notice. Did he just hang up on us? This is weird dialogue.
That he did, Captain.
Very weird.
Shall I transmit the security clearance codes?
It's that or navigating that defense cordon. Send the codes. Why wouldn't we? What do you mean, I suppose?
Transmitting initial sequence now. Lieutenant Kerwin, begin beta security code transmission on my mark. Mark.
I see they like their security protocols here, Commander. We are at war.
Very much so, Captain. Possibly more than they enjoy oxygen and comfortable socks. Transmission complete. The station is hailing us now. Shall I put them through?
Please do, Commander. It sounds like they were trying to emulate the sort of tone and language that was used in Discovery, the series. And... I mean, their success is debatable. Please do, Commander.
You're cleared for approach. Proceed to the following coordinates and prepare for prisoner transfer via shuttlecraft. Voskar out.
Understood. Helm, double check that those satellites are no longer targeting us, and then set a course for their docking bay. Fantastic. Punch it! Not exactly here to wait around. Ooh, God. Ooh, help!
A word, if you please.
Devex, the simulation doesn't say that we crashed. You can't just crash us into things. There we go. See, here, Ellen Landry saying, can I have a word? That makes sense. We're on the bridge. We're going to go to a little corner or into my ready room. When Kamarke said it, it did not make sense.
It's about Warden Voskar. I've served with him before, and there are some things about his character you should be aware of.
He's a dick?
Serving here allows Voskar to use methods and practices that would not fly on a starship. Some of his morals are fluid, perhaps dangerously so. Look, I'm not sure what Starfleet Command knows about him, but he still has command of the facility. Permission to speak freely?
By all means.
There are those in Starfleet who are more focused on results than the cost of achieving those results. Voskar is such a man. The Admiralty didn't order these prisoners here by chance. They want Voskar to get results by any means necessary. That doesn't work for me, or Captain Lorca. The ends do not justify the means. I intend to make sure the price we pay here isn't too great. I don't want to look back on this day with regret, or worse.
They are the ones who do not compromise on their own values for a greater goal. Commendable, but uncommon in a wartime circumstance. Thanks for the heads up, Commander, and I do agree.
My team has the prisoners prepped for transfer. Are you ready to head to the facility?
As ever. Which one did I have last time? Zakath and Tanar. How about we get someone else? The cutscenes are really nice.
Welcome to Facility 2047. I'm Hadrian Vosker. Computer, update the log to finalize the transfer of prisoners to this facility. Authorization Vosker Sigma 9. We'll take it from here. A reminder, all data relating to this facility is classified. Now, if there's nothing else, I have a prison to run. Feel free to show yourselves out.
One moment, Warden. We would like a word. We'd like to escort those prisoners, thank you.
Thank you. Hadrian, it's been a long time.
Hold on. I feel like the music's a bit much. Although it might feel a bit much in the moment, but in actual video it wouldn't be much.
Well, not long enough. Was there anything of substance you wish to discuss, or are we done here?
Warden, we want to ensure our prisoners are treated properly.
As in, according to Starfleet regulations, Hadrian, not your own personal code of conduct. Listen, we don't have to like each other. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's an impossibility at this point. What we need to do is work together in upholding the ideals and laws of the Federation.
You're kind of preaching at a wall.
Are you finished? Look, the Federation is the promise of a better future. I buy into that. Beautiful dream. People love to talk about it. What nobody wants to talk about are the hard choices it takes to make that dream come true. Every day, the Klingons remind us, though. And we pay the price in blood, sweat, and tears. So unless you're ready to learn some hard truths, I suggest you return to your ship and move along.
Perhaps we can be convinced by seeing some of these hard truths? Warden?
Yeah, why don't you show us everything you do here, Warden? Enlighten us. Show us how you're keeping the Federation safe from all enemies, foreign and domestic. Hey, we'll even take notes.
Ready when you are, Warden. We have all the time in the world, by the way. Nothing pressing.
Wonderful. The prisoners are being processed. I'm sure they're being treated well. Better than the Klingons treated the innocent civilians of Pryor's world, for example.
Enemy action is not
me.
justification to stoop to their level. Warden, lead the way.
Johnson, give me a status report.
Wrapping it up now, sir. Medical scans and contraband search all came back in the green.
Oh.
Warden, there's increased comms from the Starfleet vessel stationed at Pryor's world. It sounds like there's another fight with the Klingons there.
What's the situation? Are they requesting reinforcements?
I'm not sure. Sorry, the signal's garbled. Some sort of interference is breaking it up, and I'm just getting fragments. So far, it sounds like the trouble is on the planet's surface.
I'm going to be honest. If I were in this situation, I was the commander of a Shepherd class, I would absolutely forget caring about the prisoners and jump the ship back to Pryor's world to help in the battle. Let's see what the commander thinks.
We have our orders, and no distress signal is being sent.
That's a good point.
That being
Although
said,
it could be garbled.
I'd feel a hell of a lot better if I were back on the Baran, Captain. I've got the feeling the Klingons are about to make another big push at Pryor's world.
Understood. Let's make it quick.
Fine. In the meantime, we have a job to do here. Johnson, put the Priority 2 prisoners into Gen Pop. I'll make sure our Priority 1 guest gets into MaxSec where he belongs. Captain, Commander, let's get this over with. Got a nice cell waiting for you, Mokai. Move!
If you say so. And we're all jogging.
I'm not sure leaving the prisoners here with him is
Because if
wise,
I walk,
Commander.
that happens. He's the commander of
What
a
are
prison.
you
What can we
clucking
do?
about back there?
Just wondering what you have in mind for our prisoners, Hadrian.
Short of...
Nothing the Admiralty hasn't authorized before.
Oh, God. If the Admiralty authorizes it, what can we do about it? Short of insubordination
Johnson
to our commanders.
Operation reports a malfunction in primary systems and recommends a reboot.
Johnson, contact engineering. And keep an eye on things until I'm finished.
Is this standard practice here, Warden? Oh.
Oscar to engineering. The bridge to isolation is acting up. Fix it. Now. Now deal with these malfunctions.
Understood, sir. Wait. What the? Sir, the primary deflector grid just went offline.
Is this normal for this station?
Look out! Klingons!
This is not normal for this station. Weapons ready,
Johnson,
fire!
initiate full lockdown. And get those shields back up, now! Johnson? Come in, Johnson. Damn, we've lost comms.
They're coming for you. Are you ready?
All right, let's get this over with.
Takek.
Nice. Same to you, Haribach.
Pretty sure Hadibach means animal.
Come on.
Pretty mild.
Stupid piece of work, damn it.
Problem, Hadrian?
I can't get the bridge to extend. We need to think of an alternative.
Just put him in Gen Pop for the moment.
That didn't sound good. We need to get out of here right
There's
now.
obviously a ship in orbit. Otherwise, where would the Klingons come from?
Let me help you. Hurry!
We don't have time for this. Let him fall. He's just a Klingon.
He's a Klingon with important intel, to be
We
honest.
are Starfleet. Since you've obviously forgotten, that is not how we operate.
Whatever. Let's get moving.
Hadibak.
Animal indeed.
I don't have time for this. If we can't put the prisoner in one of these cells, we'll have to take him back to processing. It's not ideal, but it'll do till we get things under control.
Sounds like a plan. Right, stand by. Let's escort this prisoner back to processing. Where is the prisoner? Oh, he's just following. Doesn't look very secure, to be honest. Klingons! Okay, I might get rid of Carol's smoke grenade. She doesn't have a smoke grenade. That's interesting. That means one of these NPCs has a smoke grenade, or the Klingons do. Oh, we got a lot of Klingons to carve through here, guys! Tana is down. The doctor... Where is she? Ah! I just got vaporized! Carol? Carol? Thank you, Carol. Where the hell is Tana? Do I have to regroup bridge officers to get Tana back? Okay, I might have wanted Zakath instead of Carol there. I've acquired an injury. No, I haven't. What is that red thing?
Let's stow this guy quickly.
Relax. His new home's right over here. And he's gonna be here a very long time.
Oh no, until we've secured the base, obviously. From the files, I believe that's Ja'ula. Let's pay attention here, guys. Take notes.
I believe you have something that belongs to me.
She is confident.
Akar will be leaving with me.
He's not going anywhere, lady. I'm gonna...
Ha! You were saying? If only you had shields to block our transporters.
We might want to pull back, guys.
Our paths cross once again.
Hi.
If only I had the time to end you.
Baring my teeth.
Like I ended your captain.
You two know each other?
No.
Try to die well. Ketris, surely true.
Right, they're gonna hold us off so we
Wonderful.
can't get back to the ship and intercept them. Let's pull back to a more defensible position. Fire all weapons.
Cover me while I get the shields back online.
Kerwin, help him while we hold them off.
Yes, Commander.
Really wish I had a full away team here. I'm firing blind! Carol. Oh! Any more? Oh wow, we actually, that is all. Oh god, poor Tepev.
I'd hold off on any celebrations. Long-range sensors are picking up a Klingon battle group, approaching at high warp. Without the turrets, they'll eventually knock our shields down and finish us off for good. Shit, it's only a matter of time.
That's what the USS Pangolin's for. We need to get back there. And hold them off while you hopefully get the turrets back online.
Lieutenant Kerwin can get those turrets back online. We just need to buy him enough time to get the job done.
Then let's go with my plan of returning to the Pangolin and fighting a fleet.
I mean, this isn't time for heroics. One ship against a Klingon fleet?
What?
That's suicide.
Are you advocating to evacuate?
Face it, we're done here. Let's get essential personnel to your ship and get the hell out of here while we're able.
To be honest, I agree with him. But that's not what happens.
Captain, the turret grid just came back online. Wait, oh no. That's bad. The turrets are scanning for Starfleet vessels. They've been set to see them as targets. It's that damned virus.
Lieutenant, we've already fought it once. I need you to get those turrets back on our side, please, quickly. Or else we will evacuate.
It's just like what happened at Pryor's World. They turned our own defense grid against us, and then mopped up what was left after the chaos.
We'll just have to stick close to the station and stay out of their crosshairs. Agreed. With myself, actually, I'm the one who said that.
How did a Klingon virus get into our system? The Klingons didn't even know about this place until
we brought the prisoners. That's interesting. Perhaps one of them had some sort of, tracking device.
Of course. Those clever bastards. It's a genetic sequencing virus. We did a full medical scan of the Klingon prisoners when we brought them aboard the Buran. And another one when they were brought aboard this facility. But
we never did a medical scan aboard my ship.
Fortunately, or your ship would be dealing with the virus too.
Oh, that's interesting.
Somehow they've managed to embed it within the DNA of one or more of the prisoners.
Oh.
If we can identify the difference between the artificial and natural bases, we should be able to isolate the viral code and purge it from the system.
Good work, Lieutenant. I have no idea how you figured out that was what is happening, but well done. How much time do you need?
Maybe 5 minutes?
Oh, I can do that. Back to the shuttle! 5 minutes, that's nothing. Against a fleet. Maybe it is. Maybe it's a bit more than nothing.
Son of a...
Bitch.
I can't believe he got away. After all that we went through here, anything he does from here on out is on me.
I mean, what's the point in blaming yourself? You did everything a standard procedure sort of thing.
You shouldn't beat yourself up for doing the right thing here.
I agree.
Besides, If we get him and Ja'ula, we can just pretend it was all part of the plan.
Oh, she's
right?
upset that she didn't let him die. That is absolutely the right thing to do. That'll make an interesting reading at Starfleet Command. I mean, it's not like you had foresight to know what the situation was.
All right. You win. But we still have a lot of work to do before, we single-handedly end the war and get promoted to Fleet Admiral. So let's get up to your ship and go after them.
I mean, we could have had this conversation in the shuttle. I'm not sure why we didn't.
Ja'ula to Tavip and Hutch. We have what we need. Leave the prison for the rest. Lei, to Schweb! Leave no gap!
Ooh, that is 1, 2, 3 battleships, 2 battle cruisers.
Captain, one of the Klingon vessels is hailing us.
Ugh. Let me guess.
Klingon Mach Tar Judge.
Starfleet vessel. You are outnumbered and unable to flee. If you wish your crew to survive, stand down and prepare to be boarded. Refuse, and we will give you all an honorable death.
No.
Warning.
A warrior's death, then. Good. I wouldn't have it any other way. Perhaps we will meet face to face in glorious combat when I forge your vessel. Take it as my prize.
Yeah, no, we're kind of engaging here. Gotta cut you off, sorry. Right, that's a bird down. No match for a battle cruiser like a Shepard class, but they won't be sending birds alone. Oh, it cloaked. There it is. No, there it isn't. God, they're cloaking and decloaking. Charging up their shields while they're cloaked and then re-engaging. Bloody bastards. It's fine, we're holding our own for the moment. Okay, that's a bird down. Just stare her into those turrets. It's another. I've got more birds incoming. They're trying to draw us to the turrets. Don't let them. If they want to kill us, they'll have to come to us. Charge phasers, ready weapons. Oh my god, hard to port. Oh my god! Maybe I should have gone for the small ships first, but we're committed. Just pivoting around, switching between which shields we have pointed towards them. Target those birds! Yes, I know, I have quantum torpedoes. I don't like how the photon torpedoes look. I mean, I could have gotten period-accurate photon torpedoes, but I don't care. These look close enough. Ah! Next up is a Char-class battleship. Char. But it's one-on-one. With the battle damage, we can't quite match them, but on paper, this is an even match. Oh, they're doing evasive maneuvers and we're not. Fine. I'll draw you into a broadside. God, we're not doing very much, are we? But they're not doing very much either. We need to keep our forward weapons on them, but I want to get in front of them. Auxiliary part of shields. Remember when I said that this was an even match, but with the battle damage we can't quite match them? Yeah. One minute remaining. Ah! try and not call in the cavalry. I mean, they're not doing much better than us. In fact, they're doing a bit worse. Auxiliary part aft shields. Please don't kill me because of screenshots. Ah! It killed me because of screenshots!
Come here, you little bastard.
It's an interesting balance. Forward shields are down, but most of our weapons are facing forward.
Rear shield failing.
10%?
Yes, we did it! The defense satellites are back on our side.
Helm, take us hard to the satellites! Oh, they're dead. Never mind. Right!
We've lost the advantage here. All ships, withdraw at once.
Things are just as they should be. Let's pick off the remaining ones that are a bit too slow. Oh, we've acquired battle damage. Auxiliary systems malfunction. Are they actually fleeing? That's one down. We can let the bird of prey down. Go. They're not a major target. This battle cruisers are quite a bit though. Forget what I said. They're dead. Right, situation back under control. We almost lost a major installation, and we didn't.
Good news, Captain. Latest sensor reports show all Klingon vessels are either destroyed or retreating. I think we did it.
Pat me through to Lieutenant Kerwin. How's the base doing?
Kerwin here. Captain, all systems are clear over here. Not reading any Klingon ships on sensors either. Did we do it?
Seems that way, but we could not have done it without you. I will be recommending you for a commendation.
Captain, if it's all the same to you, I recommend we retrieve Lieutenant Kerwin and return to the Baran immediately. We haven't seen the last of Ja'ula and her forces, and there is a nasty digital virus still running wild in the Baran systems. Seeing as we have the solution to that little problem, I think it's high time we delivered it to Captain Lorca.
Agreed. Let's go pick up Kerwin. Oh, never mind. Loading beta quadrant. That's the end of the episode. Or, hold on.
I have reviewed your performance in the tactical simulation. Well done. I find the insight we gain on both the Federation and the Klingons as valuable as the data we acquire regarding Ja'ula. To that end, I participated in the simulation myself. It was most enlightening. I believe the tactical research team is working on another simulation relating to the events that took place at Pryor's World. I suspect they will be in need of your services again soon. In the meantime, I suggest a review of your actions in today's simulation. As time passes, a conflict with the actual Ja'ula and her forces becomes highly likely.
Indeed. I'm not sure why it is necessary for you to participate in the simulations, as you are not the head of the military arm of the Republic. But I'm glad you had fun. Pulse wave assault. I might want that.
Congratulations, Admiral.
I'm a Captain Sealer, damn it. Right, with that, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.